Good evening, everyone. Hope you're all doing well this Friday evening. Good evening, everyone. Let's see what we got in. We got Real Talk. Big up yourself, sir. Thanks for popping by. We got Humble Apple Crumble. Good evening, sir. Hope you're doing well. Paul Cresswell. Evening, sir. Steve Mack. Big up yourself, Steve Mack. Great fella, Steve Mack. Any mods want to put his link in the comment section, all go over and subscribe to Steve Mack. We've got Dan XR2I. Freedom, big up yourself. Also, can a mod put Freedom's link into the chat, please? And all go on over, subscribe to Freedom. Excellent channel, great guy. Evening Matrix on PC, Stranger. Long time no hear, long time no see. Trap Mafia, that's another excellent channel. If a mod can get Trap Mafia's link in the chat and all go over and give Trap Mafia a subscribe, please, guys. So I hope you're all doing well. I hope you all had a brilliant hour listening to Brian's live there. Top man, Brian is. I've got utmost respect, utmost love for Brian and for Emma. Which brings me to my first point. Brian, thanks for acknowledging, and apologizing, but really, Brian, there was absolutely no necessary to apologize for being dragged into the Irish Bulls bullshit and fucking lies about me. Truth, they always say, prevails. And this is exactly what this Irish Bull's doing. He tries to play one against the other to suit his narrative. As soon as he falls out with somebody, or if somebody's there that he don't like or get on with. Evening, Connie Maguire, autistic man, big up yourself, sir. Hope you're doing well. And if it don't suit his narrative, he will spread as much lies and as much bullshit as possible, against any person. Now, Brian, I've got much love and much respect for you, sir, and, there is no need for any sort of an apology, from your side, because I know how much of bullshit he's been putting out, about people, and it's quite easily to be dragged in, manipulated, as I know myself when I was once, back in that dirty Nancy beast Decker. So I've had a bit of technical difficulty this evening, guys. The stuff I wanted to put up on the screen, I was having a bit of difficulty being able to flash it up on the screen. So what I've had to do, I've put a lot of evidence as to this guy's behavior, how he treats people, how he speaks to people, and again, how it suits his narrative. He will change things. If you have a look on my community page, guys, I've had to put it up on my community page for now. Like I say, I will be doing another couple of lives on this fucking idiot until he gets the message through, to stop his fucking harassing, stop his lying, and stop his fucking deceitful lies and bullshit against people. So if I can, by tomorrow, if I can get the technical difficulties out of the way with, I will do another live tomorrow, and I will put it up on the screen. I will screen share a couple of bits and pieces from my community page, as regards to showing you the bullshit and lies this guy has come out with towards people. Now, my argument with this guy is he created a heck of a lot of problems for me. He was spreading it up and down the internet that apparently I'm a wrong 'un. I'm a beast, and I'm a sex case. And unfortunately, he even went to the extent to say that I groomed my wife when she was aged 8. Now, come on, guys, what sort of sick mentality would that be to accuse somebody of grooming somebody from the age of 8? Who is my wife? I've put a lot of evidence out there to prove, that was absolute bullshit and fucking lies. I'm going to play some recordings also, just to show you the extent that this individual's gone to. I mean, he's even gone to the extent to try and insult and slag off but Billy Moore. I don't know if you've ever watched any of his stuff. Even gone to the extent to slag that guy off, and the lies and deceit and the way that he's been speaking about Emma and the disgusting words that comes out of his mouth towards Emma, to try and split Brian and Emma up. Saying that Emma's having an affair, that's total lies, that's total bullshit. 1,000,000%. This guy hasn't got a fucking life, people. He sits on his keyboard, he cracks open fucking cans. The guy's been, as voice notes I put out the other day in my live, proved that he surrounded himself by drug takers, by drug dealers. He gets involved in a whole world of a mess, surrounding drugs. He's a smackhead. Now, these people cannot be fucking believed in any which way, shape, or form. Now, the argument I personally got with the guy is he was running with a narrative that Darkbot Secrets and all them troll channels, when they didn't like stuff I was putting out about people, because I was telling the truth and trying to get you people to understand, these guys can't go around harassing innocent people, i.e. Emma and Brian. Now, I've seen a lot of evidence. I've seen a lot of stuff as in relation to, Brian. I've seen a lot of stuff in relation. I've done a podcast also with Emma Cockrell, which probably was about 6 months ago now. I wanted to get Emma's story out there. And what I don't understand is why he feels the need that he has to tell lies about people. You can't grow your channel by slagging and creating drama, and saying this about someone, because when the truth comes out and people actually find and realize exactly what you like, they ain't gonna want to like you. They're not gonna want to go near your channel. So there was a point in 2019, I was arrested for selling dodgy cigarettes. There was quite a quantity of it. Now, he found the newspaper article in relation to this charge that there was 14 charges that I had on me in relation to selling dodgy cigarettes and dodgy baccy. Now, he's run with the narrative that apparently I've sold cigarettes to 15-year-olds out the back of my off license, which again, ask him to put up the proof and evidence for that sentence that he's putting out there to people. I've openly spoken about this, to people, because I knew as soon as I start defending people, as soon as I start putting truths out about people, they're going to be looking into my world. They're going to be looking into my life to see what bullshit and stuff that they can chuck out there for everybody to see. That's why I've lived a clean and healthy life. Now, during that incident, they came and raided me off license, and they done me for selling dodgy baccy and dodgy fags. Now, like a stupid idiot, I carried on doing it, and the following Friday they came back and raided my off license again, and caught me with a quantity of cigarettes and baccy. And also during that process, Trading Standards, they sent in what they call a test purchaser. Now, I wasn't actually in off license at the time. One of my workers sold a 16-year-old a packet of cigarettes, and that was as part of their test purchase. So he's now run with the narrative that apparently he's been running around calling me a wrong un, calling me a sex case, saying that I personally sold a packet of cigarettes to a 15-year-old at the back of my off license, which is lies, total bollocks, right? You've seen the newspaper article, he's in the public domain. And he's run with the narrative. In the papers, it states an underage person was sold a packet of fags, which means the legal age to sell a packet of cigarettes is 18. Now, that person could have been any age between 18 and 16. And he's run with the narrative and saying it's a 15-year-old at the back of the off license, and I have young girls at the back of the off license. Now, I wanted to cover this with you guys just to show you exactly the narrative that people run with. Total bollocks, total shit. Now, I understand these world's coming down, and he's claiming to be such a hard man. He runs around on his lives claiming to be a hard man, you know, but yet there's been numerous call outs for people, and he hasn't seemed to have answered any of them yet. He seems to run from these call outs, and you know, I'm gonna play for you just so that he gets the message and he's clear that there have been people calling him out.
I haven't said nothing to anyone. I haven't forwarded it to anyone. Ryan doesn't know nothing. I haven't grasped anyone. I don't know what happened. Yeah, exactly. I don't grasp people. What I get fucking told or what I know, it's none of my business. I don't say no. Yeah, it's time now the big man apologising for what he said about my brother. That's the big man John now. My mother said, I made him apologise. John said to me, oh, my brother's a prison for rape. I told him that in 13 months. My brother's out tomorrow. My brother's going to have a robbery. And then my brother's name is Philip O'Driscoll. If you Google my brother's name, I'm repeating you. Yeah, he has done a lot of.
2 seconds, guys. Seems to have everything seems to be going technically wrong this evening. But yeah, he's been called out by Steve Mack. Steve Mack has called this guy out, you know, for a straightener. And to my knowledge, he's made no reply to Steve Mack. He's hidden from the fucking fact, just like a sausage that he really is. Also, Jonathan's gave him a call out today to have a straightener with him. There was another person. There's been 3 call outs in this direction, you know, and if he was such a man as what he states that he is, he'll answer to these call outs that these people have put to him, because they're sick and tired of this dirty smack rat Irish bull running around telling bullshit, telling lies. Now, it's been brought to my attention. Now, he's claiming that he never doxes people. He never put pictures of families and kids and stuff out over on social media. But I found out today, you know, he's been doxing Freedom. I don't understand it, guys. You know, for someone who's supposed to be such a fucking hard man. To be such a hard man, and he's not answering any of his call outs, but then he can't he can't answer him back. And when you jump on the live to defend yourself, he mutes you all the time. You know, and that's no way to go about fucking doxing freedom. You know, just because you're not getting your own way with the guy. And you keep running around telling people, oh, it's not me that's doxing people. It's not me that dox them. It's somebody else that's doxing them. You was accusing Brian and Emma of doxing Humble Dryer. Humble Dryer knows exactly what the truth is. You know, he knows that, you know, it's nothing to do with Brian and Emma. Now, if it lets me, I'm going to see if I can put an example that he claimed he never put these photos out onto the internet. And he claimed he hasn't doxed these photos. But quite clearly, I'm going to show you one quick example that it's his account and him that have been doxing pictures of people. It's not Brian and Emma. So as you can see on the screen there, guys, this is a couple of photos that Irish Bull have been putting out about people and their family. And he was trying to claim that this was down to Brian and Emma. You know, as you can clearly see there, look, he's put somebody's family's pictures out, and you can quite clearly see at the top, you know, it's from Irish Bull's account. You know, this is the extent and lies that he actually goes to with people. You know, that's just one little example. I wanted to put everything onto the screen, but I've had a bit of technical difficulty. So what I've had to do, people, is upload everything that I've got to my community page. And it also shows you that a group that he has, he gets a couple of people into his group chat, and he chats shit about people, and you know, it's in there where he does all these. He's put comments up when he first sent a message out on his group messenger, stating what gets said in here will stay in here. It also shows you that he was also used on my community page. There's a couple of pictures up there that you can clearly see him saying he was going to be changing names on pictures and photos to other people's names and make out that it's them. I'm going to play for you a recording. You know, this is how he's been treating people, and how he talks about people and slags people off behind their back, and expects no comeback for it. Well, Irish Bull, here's one for you. The link's there, right? If you want to jump on, Steve Emma's account can't comment. Emma's not blocked. 2 seconds, guys. Let me Emma was a mod on my channel. Give me 2 seconds, guys. Let me check this out. Don't know what's happening here. 2 seconds, guys. Stop sharing. Let's see if that works. Right. Community. Can't see her not on my block list. Emma was a mod on my channel. Fuck, so we're going down my block list now, guys. Just give me a couple of minutes to sort this. Fuck's sake, let's have a look. Definitely not on my block list. Definitely not on my block list, Emma. You was actually the top mod on my channel. Why ain't they showing up with my mods? There we go, Emma. I don't know what happened there. I mean, I couldn't see him on my block list. Oh, who timed Emma out? Who's timed Emma out? Yeah, so what I want to do now, guys, is I just want to replay some voice notes as regards to, how he's ripped the fuck out of certain individuals. If you get a chance to, guys, I mean, technically I couldn't get this all up on the screen, but I wanted to for some reason. So if you have a look at my community page, I've put everything up on my community page.
Yeah, on my next live, I'm just going to go straight. Just going to call him below. The fucking what's called it. The name of the live is going to be what is the truth behind Humble's actors. That's it. I need to answer them back.
You know, and after speaking about Humble like that, and he's now trying to suck up and kiss up to Humble's arse. John, get in contact with me if you can, Humble. Yeah, so you've been called out by numerous people. So, Irish Ball, you fucking sausage. You fucking idiot, you liar. I've approached Simon from YouTube Wars. And I've asked him to arrange and sort it out that on his next show, I will fight Irish Ball. So somebody get a message across to Irish Ball. Tell him to get in contact with Simon from YouTube Wars and get this arrangement sorted. If not, I'll get Simon to get in contact with your people and we'll get this sorted. And me and you will fucking sort this out. How men are supposed to, not over the internet. We keep it offline. I'll have a straightener with you, right, on YouTube Wars on Simon's next show. So either you get in contact with Simon to get this arranged, or Simon is going to arrange it and deal and speak to you to get this arranged. So you got 3 people. You got 3 call outs now. In fact, you got 4 call outs. You can either take the straightener with Steve Mack. Steve Mack was the first one to offer you straight out, and it seems like you've got no answer for Steve Mack. Coward. Jonathan's put out a call out to you today. Let's see if you're big enough and man enough to answer to that call out. And if you don't, then answer to my call out via Simon, YouTube Wars. Let's get it on, Irish Ball. So you've got 4 call outs there. You can take your pick. I suggest the easiest fight that you would be able to have is going to be the one with me. So I suggest you get in contact with Simon, YouTube Wars, and get this arranged for Simon's next show. And I've also taken the liberty to ask somebody for me to do a Sarah's and Claire's law, and also if they could do a background check on me. Even though I know how it's going to turn out, I've taken the liberty to get somebody to do a Sarah and Claire's law to see if I'm a wrong un or if I'm not. That will put everyone's talking and everyone's bullshit and everyone's lies to fucking bed. Now, the way you've treated Emma, the way you've spoken to Emma just before you decided to fall out with Emma, it's disgusting. Tomorrow night, I will be playing voice recordings of how you have spoken to Emma, because Emma wouldn't contact you back every time you tried to send a message to Emma. It's a shame I've had technical difficulties tonight, guys, because otherwise I would have put everything up on the screen here and now. So what I've had to do to sacrifice for now is to put it all up on my community page. So there you go, Irish Ball. Get in contact with Simon at YouTube Wars and let's get it done. Let's get this sorted. Let me put my business with you to fucking bed. Because I promise you one thing. I'll put you to sleep, mate. I'll absolutely put you to sleep, you fucking sausage.
And talk or explain he's more than welcome. But I'm gonna ask them what I need to be asking them. No, why if you're not on your record, why would you be coming out and saying stuff like that? For what? Why? Why did you promise Joe Kidger 2 accolades but only give Joe Kidger a Scottish one? Do you know? If it's only driving offences, why haven't you shown YouTube if it's only driving offences, no? Yeah, and as you said there, true, no, the truth comes out when you're drunk. No, and he was drunk on motorsport saying all that shit, man. So, but no, man, there's definitely something else up there, man. Definitely something else up there. Steve Ray, when Humble Dryer done the podcast with Steve Ray and Video Craig, yeah? Humble Dryer brought his Scottish acro and his English acro to that podcast. And the 2 boys seen the acros before the podcast, and that's when they came on. Before the podcast, seen the acros.
2 seconds, guys.
The 2 boys seen the acros before the podcast, and that's when they came on at the end of the podcast and said, we see these acros, there's nothing on it, only driving the fences. That's what they said. But Joe Kidd, who Humble was meant to get these acros to the very first day, Joe Kidd never got that acro. He got the Scottish acro, and he never got to see the UK acro, the English one. He only got to see the Scottish one, not the English one. Why was Joe Kidd not allowed to see the English one? And look, let's be fucking honest here. Steve Wright and them would stick up for Humble anyway. If they wasn't up on his acro, let's be honest about it. He stick up from straight away and he's cover his back. So with Video Craig, so look, as I say, I stand by what I heard Humble saying. And you do not, that's like me going around saying in about 3 or 4 weeks' time, oh, I was arrested for time for abusing kids. But I was getting a paid no, I was like, no, why would you come and say something like that when if you didn't do it? Why? I don't know, man, it's just baffling, honest to God. I know he's full of shit and he talks shit and that, but come on, you don't fucking say something like that and brand yourself as a fucking nonce, no? I sent Carl Walker that message. I remember yesterday when Carl Walker was sending me on that stuff about Jamie and that, yeah? I send him back that message, and this is the voice message he sent me back. Listen to this, the fucking cheeky bastard. I text him back saying, what do you mean by that? I said, what do you mean by the love it? I said.
So that's the point where he's fallen out with Carl. And that's where he's born the lie about Emma having an affair with Carl. You know, to me, you know, I'm a big man. I can deal with stuff being said about me, but the way that, you know, I'm a big man. I can deal with my issues. You know, I'll get my day with him. You know, but what I won't tolerate is the way that he's treating Emma, the way he's talking about Emma, the way he's spreading lies and shit about Emma, and also the lies and shit he's spreading about Brian. Everybody knows Emma's telling the truth. Everybody knows Brian's telling the truth. You know, and I don't like the way that the stuff he's putting out about Emma and Brian. You know, think. Is it only females that you can pick on and put bullshit and fucking lies about? You know, Emma hasn't left Brian's side. I know that for a matter of fact. You're just digging yourself a more and more and more of a fucking hole. You know, with more people you're bringing into it. You know, you're mentioning dangerous people's names and bringing these people into your lies and deceit and bullshit. I mean, like I said, I don't care what you say. Don't care what you put out about me. I can deal with that. No problem. But I ain't going to sit here, right, and let you spread rumours and lies about Emma and Brian. Emma and Brian, you owe everything to Brian and Emma. You do, Irish Bull. They're the ones that helped you when you was down on your luck. They're the ones that supported you. And this is how you went ahead and repaid them back. Telling Brian Boyle put a picture of his little girl out. He accused Fighting Irish months earlier. Something Brian was fuming did a live about Boyle mentioning his kid, then called Brian pedo. Exactly, guys. I mean, you know, he owes Brian and Emma a lot. He owes Brian and Emma a massive fucking apology. You know, whether they accept it or not, I don't think, you know, it's gone too far now, you know, for this ever to be sorted. Because the damage that you're trying to do, because everybody knows all you're doing it for is views and fucking clicks. You're dirty, rotten, fucking smack rat, mate. How many times have you been caught with it in your pocket by the police? How many times have you claimed that you rob fucking men when you really don't, do you? Do you, Irish Bull? You don't. You've robbed an 80-year-old woman. Again, proof will be going up, guys, as soon as I've got my technical errors out of the way. Just think about Emma's health for once in your fucking life and stop all this bullshit and lies. And do you know what I'm coming to believe right now? I'm coming to believe that this was all pre-planned. This was all pre-planned, so you was already on the side of Boyle. You only got close to Emma and Brian to seek information, That's all you got close to Brian and Emma. And you had the cheek and the audacity to say that I was a user. You had the cheek and audacity to say I was the one that was shitting from a great height on Emma and Brian. How fucking dare you? Your loyalty you say you had towards Emma. You even lied about that, didn't you, Irish Ball? You had no respect and you had no loyalty for Emma or Brian. Otherwise, when you had your little falling out with Emma and Brian, you would never have said half of the fucking disgusting things that you said about Emma and Brian at all, would you? I wouldn't. If I fall out with somebody, I don't go putting all their stuff all over the internet. Man, you're just one vile, dirty, fucking smack rat sausage. You're not no one. You're not no fucking hard man. I bet you've never had a fight in your life. And the amount of stuff that Emma and Brian have both done for you. And this is how you repay them. Got a question on the screen for you, Irish Ball. Why can't you live at your girlfriend's? Would you like to come on the live? The link's out there. Come and defend yourself with what I'm saying about you. And answer the question. Why can't you live at your girlfriend's? Only you know the answer to that one. I'm only asking the question from the public. Would you like to come on and answer the question, Irish Ball? Why can't you live at your girlfriend's? You know. And that is just, you know, that's just not acceptable for the way that you've treated Emma and Brian. Brian especially, you would never have said half of these things if this was 15 years ago. You know, I think Brian would have given you a clip round your fucking earhole. You dirty fucking smack rat ridden bastard. So get in contact with Simon at YouTube Wars to get this arranged for his next show. I'm game for it. But if you don't want to take me up on my offer, it'll be the easiest fight of call-outs that you've had the past 24 hours. You got Steve Mack. You got Jonathan. You got me. And I think there was another call-out for you, but you haven't seemed to have answered any one of them. Chicken bastard. You know, that's all you are. You're just chicken. Yeah, I wonder what sort of conversations you've had with Boyle, Irish Ball. Because I do believe now that this has been pre-planned. No one in their right mind is going to fall out with somebody and then come out with all this bullshit and lies that you put out about Emma. Emma deserves a lot fucking more. Emma's a great woman. Brian's a great guy. You know, I've got a lot of love, a lot of respect, and a lot of loyalty to Brian and Emma. But I think after all the help that them pair, Brian and Emma, have given to you, they do not deserve one little fucking bit of this bullshit and lies that you've been spreading on your channel about them. You're nobody. I'll even come to Cork. I'll ask Simon if he wants to take his show to Cork. But get in contact with Simon from YouTube Wars. If not, Simon will be in contact with you. No doubt I'll do a live call out with Simon. So I'm giving you a heads up. Here's your chance, the easiest fight you're going to have in your life. But if you think you can't beat me, then what hope have you got against Steve Mack or Jonathan? And if you were anything of a human, if you was anything of a man, Irish bull, smack rat bastard, you'll send an apology to Emma and Brian. Because you know and I know and the world knows everything that you've put on your channel about anybody is lies and bullshit. But the people that you've been mentioning in your calling out of your lips and naming these people and getting them involved in your lies and drama, don't you think they're going to catch up with you one day? Don't think for 1 minute that these guys are just sat back doing nothing. There you go, Irish Bull. Your apology, even if you was to give one, I don't think Emma could find it in her heart to accept your apology. See, unlike you, Irish Bull, I don't do anything for views, clicks. I just want to get people's truths out there. And if I can help anybody who's in the situation and they feel that, you know, they need their truths to be put out there for in the public domain for people to see, I will do that. It's just a shame I couldn't put this on my live screen tonight. But everything's up on my community page, guys. I'm going to quickly finish off with playing these recordings, and then I do believe Brian's going live at 9 o'clock, guys. So when I finish my live here at 9, if you can all jump over to Brian's channel.
He's the reborn goes wrong there. But him and Emma just can't leave it. Both of them can't leave it. They're both at it. They both love it. They both can't leave it. Because that's the only topic to have to speak about, realistically. And that's why he's getting the views, because that's the only topic. And people's interested in the drama. You know what I mean? He needs to find a new topic. And he needs to find something what people's interested in speaking about. Not spoken to him for, you know what I mean? It's getting a bit old now, mate, so I'm saying. He's one cheeky bastard to say that, isn't he? Cheeky fucking prick, and he'd been all nice to you and licking Brian's ass, and he going around and saying, oh, that he loved the trouble and that. I said, yeah, oh, Carl, how did he love the trouble, man? I said, straight up, I said, how did he love the trouble? I said, Boyle's going around texting fucking Brian. I said, off the YouTube, like, number to number and that, I said, and making up fake accounts and that. I said, Emma's after being told the fucking death. I said, why do you think I stepped in? I said, they're being told the death, man. I said, come on. I said, how can you honestly say, Carl? I said, that you love doing that? I said, come on, man. Cheers. I said, Emma's blue in the face. And I said, Emma's, and straight up, I asked him, my child, I haven't even seen you on the voice note. I said, Emma's on the way. I said, for a nervous breakdown, man. I said, the way all this shit's going, I said, man, 100%. I said, you don't love it. I said, I guarantee you don't love it. I said. That's Benny and Bam Bam. That's Benny and Bam Bam, and the other person, the black hair's Bam Bam. That man standing up the glass is a dog, man. That fella sitting down with the big long chin is John Smith. The fella with the ears like Dumbo the elephant is Eerie. Who else is there? The Eerie, that foxy little cracker with the big nose dog, man, is the man standing up. And then two little taxi cars. Them two little taxi cars are done them dog, man, when I was beating them a few months back. Who else is in there? I can't see it. And that other one is official banter, not that fucking little tramp. That's her. A little alcoholic drinking our cans of Strongbow, for fuck's sake, huh? She comes on YouTube and she's Strongbow. I'm thinking what it is. A fucking mug, man. We'll give you the whole YouTube, lads. So if you didn't see a few faces before, like John Street or Aries and them, there you go, lads. That's what these little crackheads look like. Okay, Lindsay's about 50 hours.
That's a bit of a fucking cheeky comment. That's what a smackhead looks like. Just look at yourself, Bull. You are a fucking smack rat. Registered, aren't you? The question I got for you is, why can't you stay at your girlfriend's house?
I think it's about 52, 53. To be honest. Yeah, no, when they're parking anyway. My mother's like, she was having looks like a fucking daddy. You didn't want to punch too crazy. I done this going that way there 2 weeks ago. And I tagged him in it. He got very bad. Yeah, that's my shit, Lord. They're all over YouTube, Donna. They're all over YouTube. Fucking, I got a load, a screenshot of loading. There's one as well of Lindsay, with Jimmy Savile. That's in the there now. Yeah, I'm just getting them off their pages. Just all their other pages are fucking Peggy has them up. Fucking that fucking little wrong imagination and calling me or whatever the fuck he is a few up. Just taking them off their pages, to be honest. I find it even funny. I've seen down the one of Lindsay. What's this? YouTube, Donna. They're all over YouTube. Fucking I got a screenshot of loading. There's one as well of Lindsay, with Jimmy Savile. That's in the there now. Yeah,
Stevie boy, I'll try and get the information across to you.
Peggy has them up. Fucking,
but I know the answer.
That fucking little wrong imagination and calling me or whatever the fuck he is a few up. Just picking them off their pages. Anton and Julian and Lindsay Savile, they're getting some stick off of the Fighting Nurses groups, but they're getting it left, right, and centre off them. She and Cogany, that fucking dirty little pedophile, little rapist, little man, see him putting up a little clip, and he put us all into the clip. I was looking at it and I go, this was the gospel, I said, pitting all people, but Anton and Arch are fucking shuffling and Expo and the whole lot of them into a clip, calling them all alcoholics and this and that. And he put me into it. I was laughing mad when I seen them when I go, man. Absolutely laughing mad at it, man. They're a pack of fucking mugs, man. No joke. Pack of fucking retards, every one of them. Clowns, man. The longest people talking to money. On YouTube. Yeah, that fucking clown Bobby Green, Apollo, man. This fucking big super frick.
See, that's all he does, guys. He just twists things around, and he puts out the lies and stuff like that, you know, just to get him views and clicks and stuff. But the guy's got no integrity whatsoever. Yeah, let me just see this for a minute. 2 seconds, guys. I'm just going to play the last 5 minutes of this, because that's where the interesting stuff is.
Especially, I'm after getting banners and all for my channel, so it's not bigger, people can read it. So that's your option. You're not getting paid. Straight up, not getting paid. I removed True Media out of my Irish Bull group as well. I don't trust the cunt to zero, yeah. And if he takes you saying, "Oh,
big up, Rice and Peas. Good evening."
All you say is that you say, "Oh, I'm gone as well." You must have deleted the group. You'll never know how the fuck is meant to know, yeah? I'm going to tell everyone in the chat now that he's back in that gap, which he's not. I don't know if he is, and I'm going to make up the lie.
You heard that one, guys? He said that he was going to make up the lie. Whether he's someone supporting Dak or whether they're not, he's still going to put the lie out there. You know, this is exactly what this guy's like. I mean, he's brought himself down here, you know, by showing the public that, you know, he's willing to make up lies, even though he knows it not to be true, as you just heard.
Who was that John Little? He came into Brian's chat, up through the comments, giving me a lot of shit about modern, and I timed them out, and I came back in, giving it again, and I timed them out again, fucking little clown. There's nice lines of coke, a few D5s, and a bit of weed, and we're partying on.
9 lines of coke, a few tablets, and a bit of weed. He's admitting to being a total druggie.
UK Don don't want my smoke today, the little rat. See him when I come back, even quite as a mouse, the little snitch. Prime clean soap, you for that, man. Fucker. Oh, Papa just texted me saying he stuck it on Carl Walker that he rang him looking for a fight. Papa said he rang Carl saying, "Oh, Carl, you're a sausage and that," calling him a clown and that. And I said, "Oh, what did Carl Walker say about you?" And I'm waiting for the text back now. Hey man, why is Dan Riley got a span around the channel, the little bacon? He's a snitch. He reported Shell's channel that rat. Billy Moore's a fucking sausage. Straight.
And now he's starting on Billy Moore. Good point there, Freedom. We now know John Little is not what Bull made out to be. I don't know John Little, but
he's a fucking clown, you know what I mean? He's just, I seen a fucking video of him there 2 days ago walking around the Royal Estate over in Liverpool or something, is it? Yeah, man, he's a fucking, he kept looking over his shoulder, he was like he's carrying it off his head in the video. And there was like a crack of dawn as well. Papa trying to cause trouble, Emma, about Carl Walker onto you, saying, "Oh, why you keeping secrets from Brian?" And my child like, just text me that, the little snitch. You're a snake for it, you do it for everyone. You know, when you fall out with someone, you start saying, "Oh, the won't mate this, you won't mate that." You're full on sausage. Why would you even say that? You were supposed to do him out. And saying, "I won't meet Carl Walker." Are you fucking deluded, man? I would meet you, Carl Walker, together. So don't go down, man. Yeah, you were supposed to be my pal as well, and you ripped off my pal at 7 ounces. Let's be fair, you ripped my pal off at 7.
good. Glad your fucking man got robbed of fucking 7 ounces. Shouldn't be involved in drugs, Bull. Shouldn't be involved in that sort of lifestyle. Is this any reason why you're not allowed to stay at your girlfriend's house? Is that the reason why you're not allowed around your kids or around your girlfriend? Because you're involved in drugs and you're a fucking scumbag, crack smack rat? Is that why, Paul? Because you're a dirty fucking druggie? Is that why you're not allowed around your girlfriend? I think the truth's slowly coming out now, isn't it, Bull? You know, to the reason why you're not allowed around your girlfriend. Because if she's got kids, you're certainly not allowed around them. Not when you're involved with fucking drugs and when you fucking put needles and smoke crack and smack and inject your veins with that nastiness. Is that the true reason why? I wonder if social services are involved in your life. Is that the truth? Is it, Bull? Would you like to come on and correct me, or come on and tell me why you're not allowed around your girlfriend? You dirty fucking druggy bastard! Get in contact with fucking Simon from YouTube Wars.
You pass my number around to people I don't even know without asking my permission. You know what I mean? If that was me, if the shoe was on the other foot, I turn around and say, "Papa, look, bro, someone wants to have a chat with you, bro. Do you mind if I give out your number?" No, Bull. All right, Papa. You said no, so I'm not going to give out your number, kid.
Yes, guys, he was even slagging off Billy Moore. Billy Moore, if you get a chance to go over and subscribe to Billy Moore's YouTube channel, guys, he's doing some excellent content in and around the Liverpool area at the moment, highlighting gangs and you know stuff like that. Excellent. I can't think of his channel name, guys. If anyone knows his channel name or got the channel link, can you put it in the comments, guys, and go and give Billy Moore a subscribe, please. See, even Irish Bull is fucking bringing Billy Moore in and slagging him off. I mean, this guy's fucking deluded and crazy, man.
Yeah. And see the way I said there that I'll send Carol on the voice notes you sent me and the message, bro. You're not long changing your attitude now, I'm kid. Because you're a fucking sausage, bro. Don't think I'm a fool at all, Papa, you fucking mouth, kid, yeah? I don't give a fuck what you are, kid. I don't care how big you are or what you are, kid. Don't make a fool out of me, kid.
Everyone's making a fool out of you, fucking Irish Bull. You know, you're giving it the big I am behind the phone and behind the keyboard on the computer or your laptop or your phone. But you haven't accepted one call out in the past 24 hours. I wonder why. Is that because you're a fucking chicken? You fucking sausage. You run around telling everybody they're this and that, and you give everyone the big I am. But if you don't want to accept Steve Mack's offer, you know, because he's too good for you. And if you don't want to accept Jonathan's because he's a great fighter, like Steve Mack, accept my offer. I dare you to accept my offer and let's get it done on YouTube Wars. Get in contact with Simon. If not, I'll get Simon to get in contact with you or your people, and we'll get that arranged on Simon YouTube Wars next show. It just sounds like you're a complete clown, mate. Complete and utter fucking druggy clown.
Talk shit to me. See, look, all you're good for is blocking people, you little steroid him, Papa. Yeah? Carl Walker will be getting the messages, and we see how big and brave you are, you little wimp. Yeah?
That's it, guys. Stevie Boy has put it out on the channel there, the All or Nothing podcast with Billy Moore. Pop on over and give Billy's channel a subscribe, guys. Excellent content he's got. And he seems like a really genuine guy as well.
All you can do is block, because my choice right to shoot the Carl Walker, you clown. And if you weren't stupid, Papa going around saying, oh, why are you all hiding it from Brian that Carl's trying to get onto his missus, and I fucking absolutely got mad at him, the little fucking rat. And then I started on about Carl Walker to him, and he blocked me, the little snitch. I goes, what about if I send you a message onto Carl about you calling, or telling me you called him out and looking for a fight off him?
Saying that you're going to phone Carl Walker saying that someone was going to offer him for a fight, but yet you're using his name to put lies across to Brian about Emma. I hope this Carl, I don't know who he is, but I hope he gets hold of you one day and holds you accountable for using his name and bringing his name into stuff, into lies and deceit.
Well, you were meant to be my friend, why are you doing this? I said, why the fuck you passing my fucking phone number out to people? I said, I don't fucking know. I said, without you asking me anything, I said.
He's crying like a little bitch now. Irish Bull's crying like a bitch because someone give out his phone number. But yet it's okay for Irish Bull to go and put everybody's photo and dox people, you know, and put people's names and addresses and families out on the YouTube platform. But he don't like it when somebody's giving out his phone number.
I actually can't believe you blocked me, Papa. You little stare right here with your gimpy little leg, chipstick legs. Get a grip of yourself. By million, Carl Walker to buy and sell you 7 days a week. Expect a phone call from Carl Walker, kid. Trust me on that. Expect a phone call from Carl, because Carl will punch your fucking lights out, kid. You're a big, fat, steroid, slow fool, kid. You know nothing, kid. Honest to God, bro. You don't have two hands to bless yourself, kid. 100% you're a goony, kid. You're known as a sausage around.
Well, I'm just going to let this run, guys, and then I do believe Brian's going live at 9 o'clock, so straight after my live, guys, jump back over onto Brian's channel. Straight after my live, I'm just going to let this recording play out, and I do believe Brian's going live directly after my live, guys. So everyone jump on over to Brian and Emma's channel.
Listen, we've got your back covered 1,000,000%, girl. Trust me on that. We've got your back covered 1,000,000%. So don't be taking no shit off fucking Papa, and don't mind what he fucking says you on my choice life, yeah? Trust me, man. Don't listen to, don't be bound down that little fucking rat. And one, yeah, it was me on the live show a few years ago. Facts. Two, I did stick it on Carl Walker. Facts. Simple as that. I know I don't lie, because I never lie. I don't get tricked on a lie, so if I start making lies up about me, like, get the facts first. Because no, I didn't lie about me with them things. Fact. Yeah, I know I said that to you. But I haven't said no to anyone. I haven't forwarded it to anyone. Brian didn't know nothing. I haven't grasped anyone. Nothing happened. Yeah, exactly. I don't grasp people. What I get fucking told or what I know, it's none of my business, I don't say no. Yeah, it's John now, the big man apologising for what he said about my brother. That's the big man John now. My mother's right. I made him apologise. John said to me,
You couldn't make anybody say fuck all, Irish Bull. Yeah, you're nothing but a fucking sausage and a clown, mate. And once I'm done with you after this weekend, let's see how many subscribers actually believe whatever comes out of your mouth again.
my brother's in prison for rape. Papa told him that in 13 months. My brother's out tomorrow. My brother's going to name robbery. And then my brother's name is Philip O'Driscoll. If you Google my brother's name, then it'll be you.
I did Google Philip O'Driscoll, and all I could come up with Patrick O'Driscoll from Ireland. Don't know if it's the same one or not, but
yeah, he has done a lot of muggings. He's done a lot of armed robberies. He's no pedophile. He's no monster. He's just a proper fucking idiot. He's a proper armed robber, straight up, girl. He's a proper mugger on the street and that. You know what I mean? It is what it is, girl. Emma, what did he even fucking win for?
Now, did you hear that, guys? Did you just hear that last comment? How he treated and spoke to Emma, because Emma wouldn't return any of his calls or messages.
A quick message to fucking the Irish bull, yeah. I'm going to keep it quite respectful. I won't bring no families into it. None of that carry on. But what you've been saying about Brian and Emma Cockrell, mate, it's fucking not on. Not on at all. And I want to fight you, mate. I do. I want to hurt you badly. What you've been saying, you vicious little cunt. You're an absolute skinny little melt. I've heard you, like, on YouTube. I did have loads of respect for you. I did. I had fucking buckets full of respect for you. But you're just a fucking little asswipe, aren't you? And I want to hurt you badly.
Big up, Jonathan.
I'm sure between my people and your people, we can sort something out. Get back to us, man, you little fucking bitch. Daniel.
Now, that was, I do believe that was Jonathan asking him out for a straightener. Now, let's see if he gets back in contact with Jonathan.
Pistol from York. My name is Steve Mack. I'm from fucking Middlesbrough. You know exactly who I am, you dirty fucking smack dealing, smack injecting, scruffy fucking alcoholic cunt. I have never done a call out in my entire life, but I have called you out through the BKFC on Mick Terrell's show, The Straightener, for a fucking one-on-one fight till the finish, bare knuckle fucking fight. You have been contacted and refused to fucking answer my call out. So stop being a little bitch and fucking answer my call out, you shitbag cunt.
Big up, Steve Mack. And as you can hear, that was Steve Mack's call out to the Irish bullshitter. Emma, if you're still there, any chance you can unblock Paul C from your channel, please, Emma? Emma O'Brien, if you're still listening, any chance you can unblock for me, Paul C? It looks like Irish Bulls blocked him off your channel. So there we go, guys. Sorry, I had technical difficulties and I couldn't get it all on the screen. But it's all up on my community page. What I wanted to put on the screen here this evening is all on my community page, guys. So if you get a chance, when you get a chance, pop on over and have a look at all the information I've put up on my community page, guys. That's what all I wanted to put up on the screen here tonight. So, guys, do me all a big favour. Brian and Emma are going to go live now. Everybody now flip-flop over onto Brian and Emma's live. I want to say massive love, respect, and big up to each and every one of you that have spent the time to listen to this tonight. There will be another live from me tomorrow night and another one on Sunday because there's a lot more that I want to get put out there. But for now, I've left it all up on my community page. So if you want to have a look at that when you get an opportunity to, then please do so. Brian and Emma are going live now, so everybody flip-flop over onto Brian and Emma's live. Respect and love to each and every one of you. Irish Bull, get in contact with Simon from YouTube Wars. Let's get it on his platform. Me and fucking you in a straightener. Love and respect, guys, and I'll catch you all over on Brian and Emma's channel. Good night, everyone.